Get back some friend. Welcome back to a brand new video. Let's get right into it, bro. UFC 304 announcements have finally came out, and everybody was right. Like everybody predicted this correctly, but the fucked up part that could have been so much better. Let me explain, bro. As we all seen, Tom Aspinall versus I almost say Cyril Gone. My bad. Curtis Blaydes got announced along with Leon Edwards versus Belong and Paddy the Baddy versus Bobby Green, right? And here's the fucked up part, which I was going to get in. I was going to start Sammy Cyril Gone, right? If you know, it was supposed to be Cyril Gone versus Tom Aspinall. They offered Cyril Gone the fight. Say, yo, if you want to fight Tom Aspinall, you can. This the motherfucker who declined a championship fight. Remember, he said, "No, I don't want to fight for the champion. I want to fight Tom Aspinall later in September, or whatever." He said, and they offered him this fight for Tom Aspinall. He said, "No, I'm shooting a movie. I'm focusing on my acting career." And I can't hate him. I was going to talk shit about him, like, "Yo, really? Come on, Gain." But I can't talk shit about him. If he's going to do something to pursue his dream or whatever, because he's actually been in a lot of movies and he's a superstar in France. If you don't know, he's like a Gain Schwarzenegger. Like he's like pretty much Arnold in that version, bro. He's a big deal in France, so he's appearing in France movies and all that shit. And if that take off, go right ahead, because we all know, sadly, UFC pays for shit. We all know that UFC pays for shit, and I don't know why they still didn't change that, because UFC is running the game now and they're literally breaking records. It's like Dana White saying, "Yo, we have a new record for this venue, new fucking gate record," and somehow the fucking bonus is still 50K. It's wild, right? So if God wants to go and fucking pursue his acting career when he doesn't have to get punched, and he, let's be honest, most likely getting paid way more than he does for fighting, good job for you, bro. Go do you, bro. Fuck all these fans. Really, don't listen to them. If you go do something that's better for your health, better for your career, better for your family, go do it. And hey, I'm gonna catch a movie of you, but like I said, he's ducking. I don't know if we're gonna see him back. Maybe we will in September for that France card. Probably he's only going to fight in France. That's most likely all he's going to do. Get his name value up in France and all that shit. So you in sport wise, you can say he's ducking. He is ducking. He don't really give a fuck about this. You could say that, but in reality, it's just he's looking out for himself and his family. So you can't really hate that. And honestly, it should have been Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. But already discussing that video, I'm not gonna make another video. Jon Jones really should have been here, but it looks like Jon Jones versus Steve Pace. Sadly, bro, that shit is wild. But stepping in is Curtis Blaydes. Now this is an interesting matchup, because if you know, this is pretty much like Cheeto versus Sean O'Malley. Sorry, Cheeto. I don't want to talk about that fight, but it's pretty much like that fight. Meaning that when Cheeto and Sean fought, Cheeto accidentally injured fucking Sean O'Malley we all know what happened. He kicked him in the fucking nerve of his leg, and his fucking leg just shut down, right? Same thing with Tom Aspinall, but he didn't shut down nerve, but he got injured with his leg, and that's how he won. And in my opinion, the same way Cheeto versus Sean 2 went, it's going to be the same way Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes goes, right? I do think Tom Aspinall's going to win this. He only lost that fight because of that injury, bro. And the only person who's rooting, don't even lie, the only person who's rooting, praying that Tom Aspinall lose is a Jon Jones fan. So let's be honest, Jon Jones dick riders, because if Tom Aspinall lose, then he don't have to fight him, and people could say, "Yo, if he can't even beat Curtis Blaydes, he can't even beat, how he's supposed to beat Jon Jones?" Which I agree. If you can't beat Curtis Blaydes, you can't beat Jon Jones. Which I think will happen is that Tom Aspinall knows Jon Jones is watching, Jon Jones fans is watching, and if I beat him by dominant faction, it will be nobody else but me left for John Jones. And I think that was going to happen. I really do think that's what's going to happen. I think Tom Aspinall's going to go in there, fucking beat the shit out of him, beat him in TKO by TKO, and then he's going to call out John Jones right there, say, I just slammed this motherfucker, and you're next. You can fight Stipe. I mean, he may even push for that fight against him and John Jones for Madison Square Garden, because that's what happened to him versus Stipe. You never know if the fans behind him and all that shit. You could push for that fight. It's just wild to me, and the whole YouTube, this whole MMA YouTube like style with community all agrees with me. We all agree with each other that it's wild that John Jones that's not defending his belt number one. He's clear to come back too. Is wild. He's waiting till November to do it. That's wild. And number three, it's wild that fucking my bad. It's wild that fucking Tom Aspinall is defending his interim belt before John Jones even does. Like, that's a wild statement. He's defending an interim belt. If you go to like, oh no, what the interim belt is not a real champion in the history books. It's a champion with an asterisk, bro. It's not a real champion. If in history books it's going to say John Jones was a world heavyweight champion, right? Not Tom Aspinall. So hopefully they fight sooner rather than later. But I don't know when they're going to fight, because if John Jones fights Stipe is going to retire. Stipe hasn't won in fucking 3 years, which is crazy. And people say that, yo, Tom Aspinall don't deserve. Like, people, yo, if you guys want to spar casual, if you see anywhere on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, if they say Tom Aspinall does not deserve a shot to John Jones, that's how you know they're casuals. Number one, he beat the number one boogeyman in UFC division. We all forgot about Sergey, I guess. I guess we all forgot about how great he was, right? That's number one. Number two, he's the fucking interim champion. You won't get to say he earned it by getting the interim champion. Then what the fuck is the interim champion for? If you say the interim champion don't deserve a shot, who the fuck else does? Stipe, who won 3 years ago, and you could tell it, because right after you say your logic, they say, oh, Stipe deserves it because of legacy. Really, bro? Really? Legacy? How long ago was those legacy, bro? 5 years during COVID? Yeah, sure. Yeah, go fight DC, bro. Like, it's wild. It's because John Jones, when he was like Tom Aspinall, Rampage Jackson, other motherfuckers I can't name right now because I forgot, give him the opportunity to prove to everybody that he's the man. And John Jones not letting this motherfucker from England do it. Anyways, like I said, I do believe Tom Aspinall's going to win by devastation effect. He's going to put up a good ass performance because he knows if he loses, he will never get that fight against John Jones. If he wins, and he knows he has to win by TKO or by domination, because then people are still going to say why he deserves the fight. That's the only way when everybody's going to be like, okay, he deserves to fight John Jones. And that's what I think he's going to do. Anyway, what do you think about this? What do you think about Cyril Gane pretty much ducking him and going to acting? I say good for you, bro. Dab me up. You deserve it, bro. Hey, man. Who you rather would have seen? I think we all would have rather seen John Jones versus fucking Tom Aspinall. And who you think is gonna win? Tom Aspinall or Curtis Blaydes? Let me know. See you guys next time.